Hi students, in this video we are going to learn exercise number 6.5, question number 5. Our question is, a tree is broken at a height of 5 meter from the ground. So there is a tree, let us take this a whole tree. It's on the ground, so this is our ground. The tree is broken at the height of 5 meter from the ground. From the ground at 5 meter, so this is a 5 meter, the tree is broken. Now the upper part of the tree will fell down and it will touch the ground like this. So this part will fell down and it will touch the ground like this. Now touch the ground at the distance of 12 meter from the base of the tree. So this is the base of the tree. It will touch that bottom and the top. They are 12 meter away. That is given question. 12 meter from the base of the tree. The top is 12 meter away from the bottom of the tree. Find the original height of the tree they are asking. Now the total height of the tree is nothing but from here to here we need to find out. Half of the tree is 5 meter, we know that. Remaining part we don't know, let us take it as x. So this x meter only, it's fell down here. So this is also will be the same. This x only, it's fell down here. So we need to find the x value. So this ground and the tree will make always 90 degree. So we can use the Pythagoras theorem. So let us take any alphabet. For example, this is A, B, C and this is your D, we can take it. So whatever we have taken, we have to denote. AD is nothing but the tree, that's the total height of the tree, and AB is the ground we have taken. It's the ground we have taken. Now it's a right angle triangle. So according to the Pythagoras theorem, so you all know that what is Pythagoras theorem states. Pythagoras theorem is nothing but hypotenuse square, that is hypotenuse is nothing but longest side of the triangle. Hypotenuse square is equal to side square plus side square. This is your basic formula of the Pythagoras. So hypotenuse square equal to side square plus side square. Look at the diagram, which is a hypotenuse here. Longest side I have told you. So longest side how to find means the side which is coming opposite to the 90 degree. So this is my 90. Opposite to the 90 degree whatever you are getting, that is called hypotenuse. So here in this triangle, this is your hypotenuse side. Now hypotenuse side is given as x. So x squared equal to side squared plus side squared. One side is 5, the another side is 12. So we can write it 5 squared plus 12 squared, we can write it. Now x squared equal to 5 5s are 25, 12 12s are 144. Now we have to add, so x squared equal to 5 plus 4 9, 6 1 169 we are getting. We need only the x, we don't want x squared here. So x is equal to the square, if you bring it to other side it will become square root, or else we can say that 169 is nothing but 13 square. 13 13s are 169. So both are square terms, so it will represent x is equal to 13. So both are square. Since the powers are equal, bases are also equal, we can say. So x is equal to 13. Finally coming back to the original question, what is the total height of the tree is a question. Total height of the tree, look at the diagram. Total height of the tree is nothing but 5 plus x. If you are adding 5 plus x, that will give you total height of the tree. So 5 plus x you should write. 5 plus x value we got it 13. So which is equal to 18 meters. 18 meters is the total height of the tree. That is your correct answer. Look at the sixth question now. Our question is, angle Q and R of a triangle PQR is 25 and 65. Write which of the following is true. So we have to find this, like I choose the best answer. We need to find out which of the following is true, we need to find. So to say this, first we need to find the unknown angle. This unknown angle P should be find first. According to the sum of angles theorem, sum of all the angles in a triangle is 180 degree. So we can write it, angle P plus angle Q plus angle R will definitely equal to 180 degree. That is called angle sum property of a triangle. Whenever any triangle, if you add the three angles, that will be definitely 180. P angle we don't know, so keep as it is. Q value is given as 25, write it. R value is given as 65, write it here, which is equal to 180 degree. Now angle P plus 65 plus 25 is 90. which is equal to 180. So the plus 90 you take it to other side, that will become minus 90. So P is equal to 180 degree minus 90 degree. So angle P is equal to 90 degree we are getting. Now look at the diagram. So this is a given diagram. I am just drawing for your understanding. So the diagram is given like this. This is your P, this is your Q, and this is your R. Now we have found that angle P is 90. So this is angle P, this is 90 degree. So first we need to find, so 90 degree we got it. So what we can say, it is a right angle triangle. This is an right angle triangle. So for right angle triangle, according to the Pythagoras theorem, we can say that hypotenuse square is equal to side square plus side square. So that's the same thing we have used in the previous sum also. Side square plus side square, usually we will be writing s square plus s square, that is mean for side square plus side square. Only one thing you should find out, which is a hypotenuse side in this triangle. So hypotenuse side is nothing but the longest side which comes opposite to the 90 degree. Which side is coming opposite to the 90 degree? QR. QR is a side which is coming opposite to the P. So in the place of hypotenuse you can write it QR squared equal to, remaining two sides are, one is PQ, the another one is RP. RP or PR, anyway you can say that. So PQ squared plus RP squared. So this is your correct answer. Look at the option which is giving you correctly. So this only giving you the hypotenuse side. QR squared equal to PQ squared plus RP squared. So second option is true. That is your correct answer also. Thank you for watching. If you like our video, subscribe our channel for more videos.